If your cat bites you, you might think it came out of nowhere. But here's the truth, it didn't. Cats don't just bite for no reason, they always have one. And more often than not, we're the reason. Sometimes it's play, sometimes it's fear, sometimes they're overstimulated, or sometimes they're just trying to say stop. But instead of words, they use teeth. In this video, we're going to break it all down. Why cats bite, what your cat is actually trying to tell you, and how to make it stop. Not with punishment, not by ignoring it, but by finally understanding the signals your cat has been sending you all along. This isn't just about avoiding a bite, it's about trust. It's about the bond between you and your cat. And if you've ever felt confused, hurt, or even rejected by your cat's biting, you're not alone, and you're not doing everything wrong. But you do need to change something. Let's start with the basics, because not every bite means the same thing. Chapter 1, not all bites are the same. People say my cat bites me like it's one problem. But really, there are many types of cat bites. Each one means something different. If you treat them all the same, nothing will improve. Let's look at the 4 most common types of bites and what they actually mean. 1, the love bite. This is one of the most misunderstood ones. You're petting your cat. They're calm, they're purring, everything seems perfect. Then out of nowhere, chomp. Not a deep bite, just a quick nip. Your cat isn't mad, they're not scared. They're overstimulated. Some cats have a low tolerance for petting. Too much at once can flip a switch in their brain. It's like going from enjoying a massage to feeling ticklish or annoyed. If your cat love bites often, try to notice when they start getting fidgety. Watch for tail flicks, twitching skin, or ears turning to the side. 2, the fear bite. This one is more serious. Fear bites come when a cat feels trapped. You may not realize it, but something scared them. A loud noise, a new visitor, or maybe you picked them up when they weren't ready. Fear makes cats defensive. They don't want to attack. But if they feel they have no escape, they might bite. And once that happens, your cat remembers. They start to associate certain actions or places with fear. This kind of biting doesn't go away by ignoring it. You need to rebuild trust and give them control over the interaction. 3, the play bite. If your cat is young or super energetic, this might be the one you're dealing with. Cats are hunters by nature. If they're bored, they'll find something to stalk. And that might be you. Feet under the blanket, fingers moving across the couch. To them, it's all prey. And if you play with your hands, even when they're small, you're teaching them that biting people is normal. The fix? Stop using your hands during play. Use wand toys, strings, or anything that keeps your hand out of the bite zone. Let them play, let them hunt, but make it safe and clear. 4, the pain bite. This one can sneak up on you. Your cat might be friendly, cuddly, totally relaxed. But suddenly, when you touch a certain area, bite. It might seem random, but it's not. Cats hide pain well, but when it gets triggered, they react. If your cat suddenly starts biting in ways they never did before, especially when you touch the same spot, take them to the vet. Pain often hides behind sudden behavior changes. Chapter 2, the 7 human mistakes that trigger biting. Most cat bites aren't about the cat. They're about you and the way you interact without realizing what you're doing wrong. Here are 7 common mistakes people make that lead to biting. They're small, but they add up fast. 1, ignoring the warning signs. Cats signal before they bite. If you miss those signals, like tail flicks or tense body language, you walk straight into a bite. 2, petting too long. Some cats only want 10 seconds a touch. Pushing past their limit turns affection into frustration. That's when the bite happens. 3, touching sensitive areas. Belly, paws, base of the tail. Many cats hate being touched there. Even if they don't show it at first, they may lash out when it builds up. 4, playing with hands. Wiggling your fingers in front of a kitten seems cute, but you're training them that hands counter prey. That habit sticks around and leads to bites later. Of punishing the bite. Yelling, spraying, or hitting back just builds fear. Fear, more bites. Cats don't respond to punishment like dogs do. 6, forcing interaction. If your cat walks away or hides, let them. Forcing petting or cuddles makes them defensive. Respect their space. 7, boredom. Yes, bored cats bite. It's a release of pent-up energy. They're trying to play, but don't know how to express it. Chapter 3, how to respond after a bite. The bite already happened. Now what? This is where most people make the mistake that keeps the cycle going. They panic. They yell. They pull their hand away fast. Or worse, they punish the cat. Let's go through what you should do, and just as importantly, what you shouldn't. 1, don't react with anger. It's hard not to flinch when your cat bites you. But if you yell, shove them, or punish them, your cat learns one thing: you're unpredictable, and that makes them feel unsafe. An unsafe cat bites more, not less. Even if it hurts, stay calm. Take a breath. Don't react emotionally. 2. Don't reward the behavior. Here's where people often reinforce the bite by accident. Your cat bites, and you immediately start petting them to calm them down. Or you give them a treat to distract them. Now they've learned, bite, get something. If your cat bites during play, end the play session. Not angrily, just stop and walk away. It's a clear message. Biting means the fun ends. 3. Give space. After a bite, give your cat room. Let them calm down. If you chase them, try to talk it out, or hover nearby, they'll feel more anxious. Let them retreat. Let the energy settle. They need time to reset, and so do you. 4. Log what happened. Yes, mentally or even on paper. Think about what led up to the bite. Were you petting too long? Did you reach toward their belly? Were they already twitchy? Understanding the pattern helps you prevent it next time. 5. Rebuild trust slowly. If your cat bites frequently, they may start avoiding you, or you may start avoiding them. That can damage the bond. So rebuild gently, approach calmly, let them come to you. Use slow blinks, soft voice, treats at a distance. Trust takes time, and it starts with consistency. Chapter 4. Daily habits that prevent future biting. You don't just want to stop the biting once. You want it gone for good. And that starts with your daily habits. These small changes will reduce stress, prevent overstimulation, and help your cat feel safe and satisfied. 1. Create predictable routines. Cats love routines. Feeding at the same times, playtime at similar hours, consistent sleep in quiet spaces. When life feels stable, cats feel secure, and secure cats bite less. 2. Short, frequent play sessions. You don't need to exhaust your cat. You just need to give them a healthy outlet for their energy. 5 minutes of wand play. A few minutes chasing a toy mouse. Twice a day is enough to keep boredom away. 3. Use interactive toys. Toys that move, toys that react, puzzle feeders, laser pointers. These all help trigger your cat's natural hunting instinct. The more chances they have to hunt, the less likely they are to hunt you. 4. Set boundaries with touch. Learn your cat's comfort zones. Some love head scratches, others hate it. Some enjoy being picked up, others panic. If you respect their preferences, they're more likely to trust your touch and less likely to bite. 5. Reinforce good behavior. When your cat lets you pet them calmly, reward that. When they walk away instead of lashing out, reward that. Reinforce the behavior you want to see, and your cat will start repeating it. 6. Manage the environment. Reduce loud noises. Create hiding spots. Give vertical spaces to climb and rest. Cats need control of their space. If they feel cornered or overwhelmed, biting is one of their few tools. Chapter 5. When to get professional help. Sometimes biting doesn't go away on its own. If it's getting worse, more frequent, or more aggressive, don't just hope it stops. Here's when it's time to get help. Your cat bites without any warning signs. The bites break skin regularly. The behavior seems tied to trauma. You've tried everything and nothing changes. Start with a vet check, rule out pain. Then consider a feline behaviorist. Yes, they exist, and they can make a huge difference. You don't have to figure this out alone. And asking for help doesn't mean you failed. It means you care enough to do it right. Cat biting is confusing, frustrating, and sometimes painful. But it's not hopeless. And it's not your cat being bad. They're communicating. Maybe clumsily, maybe loudly. But always with a reason. When you understand those reasons, everything changes. You start seeing the warning signs. You stop reacting emotionally. You build new habits that create trust. The bites become less frequent. Then they stop. And what's left is a stronger bond between you and your cat. Because now you're finally speaking the same language. And your cat? They feel seen, heard, understood. And that's all they ever wanted.